Friday nights, red lights, mic check live. Stats on the screen, yeah, we break it down right. From buzzer beaters to the last second call. If it's champion sports, then we cover it all. Johnny C in the chair with the vision and flow. Real built this from the ground, now the whole league knows. Analysis sharp, no fluff, just facts. When the score goes final, we're running it back. This is champion sports, turn it up, let it play. Johnny C in the Lex, yeah, we run the whole game. Hot takes, cold truth, every angle dissected. When the boys speak, it's officially wrecked. From the first tip off to the final selection. If you want the real talk, listen to the CS. Executioner cutting through the noise with precision. Every word hits hard, no extradition. The bass get heated, but the facts stay clean. Two voices, one standard, best show on the scene. No gimmicks, no bias, just knowledge and grind. If you miss a story, we'll rewind the time.
Yeah. That's a hot intro, Mr. Executioner.
That's good.
I enjoy it, even if I do say so myself. This is going to be fun. It's a fun Friday, potluck Friday. We're going to talk about anything you want to talk about. It's kind of a free-for-all, but there's also kind of an important get to, and I think we just address it right here up front before we get into all the hot takes and hot topics. We were able to catch up with, to me, one of the absolute greatest personalities of the NAIA. He's a legend in the making coach and has done so many important things in his coaching career for the NAIA, and he's a youngster. He's just a youngster, and he just happens to be the head coach of the number one team in the nation.
How about that?
So says Champion Sports, at least. And he hates it when I do that, but I can't help it. It's just
numbers, the numbers.
The data
How it works
is the evidence. And oh boy, my phone's already blowing up.
He heard you. He's
oh man, that was great
right now.
That was less than the delay.
Really is a legendary coach. He's watching.
Yeah. So we caught up with Scott Moore, head coach of the Grace Lancers, and he's in high demand. He's on a media tour. He was had last week. I think it was kind of a bye week for them, and didn't have much going on. Of course, the bad weather, and so we ended up taping it instead of doing it live because of just schedules and the bad weather and all that kind of stuff. So it's probably going to work out better. But we'll give you a clip here on this episode, but you will definitely want to check out that as its own thing, because we were thinking, oh man, we'll get 10, 15 minutes with him. We got much longer than that. Much longer than that. We just had a blast, and he kept it clean. There was no really foul language in it. So we decided not to edit it.
Yeah.
If you guys know Scott, you know that that's a joke. So, not that it's a joke. We didn't have to edit that. He would even use foul language, but he's just an absolute wonderful dude.
Yeah.
Just so much fun. We had a blast, and so thankful he gave us a lot of time. We'll play you a clip right now from the opening of that, just to tease it, and then we'll get back to Potluck Friday. Daniel, play it.
Thanks for having me on, guys. First off, just a fan. I appreciate just, other than John saying we're never going to lose, I appreciate all the, the support. And I think, we talked about this many times, is like, I'm an NAIA guy, and I'm a small college basketball guy. And even more so now, probably with the changing times of Division I and, the NIL stuff and the transfer portal, and it's such great basketball. The more we can be able to talk about it and share with people. And so just a thank you to you guys. First off, I think your guys' production's incredible. I think it's really neat. You have your own, CSPI, your statistics. You get people talking East Coast to West Coast, and that's what Billy D does, and that's what Junior does. And I just think that the more we can chat about it and get it going, it's phenomenal college basketball. I had a guy come up to me just the other day, and he just came to our Bethel Grace game. And he's sitting there going, man, I refereed in the mid-high major for 20 years, right? And I go, I can't stop watching small college basketball. The game is so awesome in the Crossroads League. And that just makes you, it's good to hear that.
Oh, man, there it is. I was getting into it. I just wanted to rewatch it, actually. There was a couple really funny moments as well, where some of the internet he got a call or something, and it just blanked out the screen. It was a great cliffhanger, or you kind of felt like it was. He came right back, but that will be a great watch for you guys, and to get to know Scott Moore. He's one of those guys you just got to get to know more about, because he's a leader in the NAIA, not just as a coach. He's done nothing but win since he's taken over. It's just great coach, but a leader in a lot of other areas. And he works great with other coaches. I think he's got the respect of the league, of his conference. And you're just going to want to get to know Coach Moore better. So take the time, watch that. He tells a lot of really inside kind of information, and he doesn't run from anything. He takes everything head on. He likes the challenge, and he really believes in the integrity of the league, of the game, of the school, of just everyone that's a part. And he embraces it, and he doesn't think there's anything to really run from. So if there's good questions out there, they need answers, and he usually has really good answers. So be sure to check the rest of that interview out. We'll have that posted up really, really soon. All right, so it's Potluck Friday, and we just want to have some fun with just any topic that maybe you guys would like to talk about. So since this is kind of a new podcast and new effort, we don't have a ton. We make it live. We like the live. Buzzer Beater, we had built up an audience, so we used to get a good audience for Buzzer Beater, and we would have a lot of interaction while we're doing the podcast. So if that's not the case, I do have some episodes, but we'd love to take on either questions or concepts, or just talking points that maybe you disagree, or you just want to hash it out about what's going on in the NAIA and these teams. There's officially, I got the official count this week. Okay. 223 teams, men's 20 basketball. Conferences. You said it the other day. And there's officially 20 conferences. We had one leave and then a name change on the other. Yeah. And so the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, GCAC, I believe is what they used to call it. It is no longer in name that. And a couple teams joined that conference and they renamed it, and it is the Historically Black Athletic Colleges. HBCU Athletic Conference is the easiest way to. AC, yeah.
ABCDEFG, yeah.
Or HBUC, maybe it's not athletic conference, but it's the Historically Black Universities and Colleges Conference. Large conference, a lot of teams in that. So it's no longer the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. So that all makes, those were the changes, from last year.
To clarify, they got teams from Ohio and Texas now, so it's not really like, Mississippi.
Bro, you want me to show you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you would have to see my spreadsheet, I guess. No, that's not the right. Man, I got so many sheets.
I know we were
open
talking
right
about Philander Smith.
Here it is.
Philander Smith, Arkansas. Again, is that a Gulf? Arkansas, that's kind of Midwest, right? Or is that South?
It's I'm gonna just run through them real quick, just so you know.
Okay.
Dillard, Fisk, Huston Tillotson, Old Red River. Like, well, they're
old.
I don't mean old, but former Red River. Yeah. Oakwood. I don't know much about Oakwood. Paul Quinn, Philander Smith. You said that. Rust.
Paul Quinn was also Red River, I think.
They were, yeah, many years in Red River. Rust College, Southern of New Orleans, and Stillman, the famous Stillman, Talladega, Tougaloo. Talladega's won it. Yeah. They won the whole thing before.
They did?
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago, man.
I thought they got to the finals. I don't remember that they won it.
I thought they won it. Well, you could fact check it, man. Tougaloo, Virgin Islands. Wow, what a road trip for them. Not a lot of roads to get over here. Voorhees, I think they're in South Carolina. Man, that's a lot of traveling that goes on. Wilberforce.
They lost to Loyola in the final in 2022.
Louisiana Loyola. I think that's
yes. Yep.
And I said
been quiet since that championship.
Wilberforce and Wiley. Wiley was another Red River. Yeah.
Huge. So what was the total count again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 teams in that conference.
They're trying to be like the Big Ten that's got like way more than 10 teams now.
Right.
Like,
they're huge.
We're just keep throwing more in.
Yeah. So that was formerly the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. Now HBCU. The HBCU Athletic Conference is the official name, as you can see there. That was on my spreadsheet there. I actually got so distracted looking at my sheets. I was trying to remember what I was saying. I was just saying, okay, 20 conferences, 223 registered men's basketball teams, 225 women's. There's a couple schools that don't have men's programs but have women's programs.
That does make sense.
So it's very interesting little point. But as you know, we're all about the data, the stats, where teams rank. We just keep up with that all the time. So this does not include results from yesterday. A little bit of this could change as you get further down. I know one that would definitely change in the top 20. We'll go over that in a minute. But you can see right there. Let me change it to a better look. Control L. Yeah, there we go.
Look at rocking the shortcuts, man.
Yes, sir.
Full screen.
Yes, sir. Wow. Yes, sir. You can teach an old dog new tricks every day if he'll listen. Right. So, Grace, if you go hear the interview, you hear the banter between Coach Moore and myself about don't do that, but I can't help it because I didn't technically do it. The 3 AI models that do an exhaustive look, and I just can't. It's been years in the making, this model, and finally AI has caught up with us to be able to take in all that data. Otherwise, it was impossible. But just imagine being able to look at every game exhaustively. Not only could you just not see the results, like you could, but it would take you forever to scroll through. Just even on a Saturday, just think about Saturday, there's going to be over 100 games played. So
223. It's
just trying to digest one Saturday would take you forever. Imagine all the games that have been played this season, then analyzing the results, analyzing the players, all that stuff. So we built all these different kind of models. We put it into the 3 most popular large language AI models, and then it really comes up with great conclusions. I argue with it all the time about certain things, and it is really funny how it is convinced that this is the best way to do things. Now, I would argue with it right now that Oklahoma Wesleyan does not deserve to be at number 3, but it is very convinced that...
Okay, but the numbers have been pretty favorable to them a good portion of the year.
Okay.
It's not like they've been down in the 20s or 30s or 40s,
Oh,
and
no.
they've been, and now there's 3.
No,
They've
I'm
been
not.
up there.
I think they may be deserving of 10 now. I think last week I had them at around 12, 13. Give them a 10.
Coach Donnie, if you're watching this, please put something in the chat. I got your back on this one. I got you. This is, I mean,
Whatever.
look, they're having a great year.
It will not be
They're
the
coming
first
off
time that Donnie Boswick and John Cookman have gone
Look.
head-to-head with slobbering, knockdown, drag-out arguments.
Look, punches thrown, whatever. They made it to the national
We are
tournament,
brothers.
the national championship game, not the tournament, the championship game. And this year they've done nothing but win all but 1, maybe 2 games. What's the record this year?
They've lost 2.
They've lost 2.
Yeah.
What more is he supposed to do? I mean, yeah, you're going to lose a game or 2 here or there. Everyone is. Like, we've been talking about this. The people getting blindsided right now. Last
It
2
could
weeks.
be that it's just
But
Donnie, and I feel that way.
They're.
Okay, all right.
You win games.
Yeah,
Can't
you
fault
win the
a team that
games,
wins
and he has done just that, as well as going to the championship last year, last championship game. So he's on a roll, and Oklahoma Wesleyan seems almost
19
unstoppable.
and 2, almost 20 wins. Not bad.
Almost unstoppable.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with them at 3. I'm okay with it.
Okay, well, data says it, so I guess we got to go with it. Indiana Wesleyan, maybe a little high for me, as my opinion. But I think they're very good, and they're definitely top 10 team. Here's the one I think
they're hot right now,
blows everybody's mind is William Carey.
Hang on. Well, hang on. I want to go back to Indiana Wesleyan.
Go.
They beat Goshen back last Saturday, 82-73 in overtime. Goshen, which is no disrespect, but they're kind of towards the bottom of every CSPI, CSRI, every kind of RPI. How are they number 4? That's crazy. Like, that's, with all due respect, you almost lost to one of the worst teams in the country in overtime.
Yeah.
I don't know about 4. Oklahoma Wesleyan's had close games.
Did you hear what I said? I said they made me a little high on that. I wouldn't put them at 4.
4 in the first place. Like, that's
well,
they did beat Taylor, but
I mean
still.
you have heard ad nauseum every coach say it's hard to win. Okay, so I mean, they're coaches. They are in the front lines of their battle. I get it. It is. I respect that. I get it.
Fact check
And
right
I mean, look, Donnie almost lost the other night too. I mean, almost two games back to back, really. So,
I will correct Goshen's 167, not the 200s. So
yeah,
higher than I said, but still one of.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
think Indian Wesleyan's good. Just man.
I mean, if you talked to Delton Dill last night, and I said I had talked with him before the game, and I said, you guys look like you got an easy one coming up with OPSU. You're number 17 in the CSPI, not the ranking, but in the performance index, and they are 208. We don't know if we've seen a bigger disparity in a game, so it looks like everybody gets to play. Well, we watched that game last night, and I really don't know how Nelson pulled that one out. They did because they were just, a little bit better, but
one of the best.
The 38 minutes, I think, OPSU led the game. It was crazy. So, and he said, he literally said, "Hey, they got new guys. They got a team." And
they're the best 3-16 team I've ever seen, kind of thing. Like,
yeah, he said, yeah, the numbers are kind of lying to you, which is a good segue for our next topic, and you can pull that off as I transition to.
Yeah, because like the CSPI has, like you said, 200 something, and yet they almost
Yeah.
took a top
So
20 CSPI team.
What stats are lying? Like we always talk about how reliable numbers are, the Moneyball concept, and just use the data. Data won't lead you to too far astray and wrong. How would we miss that? Like either the data is misleading there, or there's a couple. I know what the excuse I would make is the same one that Coach Deal would make. And he told me before, he's like, yeah, that is not real there. Because they got the 4 new players.
Okay.
AI engine, unless you input that directly, and we have not,
Just a
it doesn't take in coaches, and it just doesn't take in any personal feelings about players. You can see the numbers, but it is what it is. So, that team suddenly became dangerous, hard to tell. And so
what's the number that you say is lying? What's the number?
Well, I don't know. I just in the general, they're 208 in the CSPI.
Okay.
You had 17 versus 208.
The record lies because you can't see the transfers and eligibility side of it, or
there is always
how that fits.
Another storyline that's going on. So sometimes the stats do lie. What stats do we overinflate though? What do you think?
No, I've got one.
Okay, yeah.
The new world of basketball, thanks to Steph Curry, is shoot the 3 ball. Like if you are beyond 50, if you're at 15 foot, don't shoot it. Get behind the line and shoot.
Okay.
Or drive. Like those are your 2. Like either get closer, but there's like the mid range is evaporated. Right?
Okay.
So those shot charts.
Yeah.
It's all about shoot the 3. And when you're in the tournament, 3-pointer's a big statistic because if you're down, which will happen in the tournament, like it will happen. 3s get you back in the game. 3s change the momentum, which, we've seen it. 2 or 3 threes that go in, the other team starts, they get a little mentally rattled. Even they're up by 18. They're like, wait, we're only up by 9. Threes. 3-point shooting percentage right now in the NAIA. Top 3 teams are from the same conference.
Okay.
By that.
Okay.
None of these teams will be in the national championship game.
The top 3 3-point shooting teams.
By shooting percentage right now. Yep. The top 3. Neither of these teams will be in the national championship game.
In the national championship game?
Yeah, they're not going to be.
But are they going to make the tournament?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to share what teams those are?
I'll start with Northwestern. They are at 45.1% from 3. Number 2, you want to guess?
No.
Morningside.
Wow.
42.5. And third is Dort at 40.4. Neither of those 3 teams will be in the championship game. They can make a tournament run, but neither of those 3 will. And that's why I go, man, 3-pointers are not the end-all be-all. Grace is nowhere near. They're. Oh, actually, I lied. They're 7. I'm sorry. They're 7. They're nearby.
Okay.
They're good at. They're statistically.
Hey,
good,
by the way, okay,
no,
let's talk a little bit about.
3-point is the lie.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about how you were getting there.
Yeah.
You're pulling up data really quickly, which is very interesting, I think, to those who are watching. Yeah. So let's just give a shameless plug, but actually this is just an education opportunity. Yeah. So you can bring it up on mine, Daniel. Yep, good. CSPI. So if you go to championsports.network right now, you can get there as well. But this, okay, so if you see at the bottom here, you can have your scoreboard, your rankings. That's going to show you right now the coaches poll rankings, not our rankings. I know that's odd, but we'll get there. And then if you click on CSPI is the Champion Sports Performance Index. You've heard us talk about it, but have you actually scoped it? And so it's every day it refreshes, takes last night's stuff into account. This is just a performance index. It's not actually the ranking index that we have. It's just a performance index. You can sort all those tabs. All right. So if who leads in point differentials, well, Freed Hardeman. It's funny because the top 2 teams.
Now those 2 could meet. Those 2 could meet in the championship.
So
game.
Maybe that stat's not a lying stat. Actually, I don't know. If you were to just ask me point blank, what stat might bring that gets inflated that might not be that important, could be that stat. Actually, I might say, I like that stat, but it's not the greatest to really lean into to find who is the best.
Yeah.
But, you see the top 2 teams are the point differential teams. So maybe that is a true type.
But go to the 3-point% column.
All right, so
which is what I did. I was just researching
3P percentage.
going through my
All right.
Start make some predictions, and I start going. Wait a second.
You can see it there.
One conference has the top 3.
Yeah. Eastern Oregon at 4.
Yeah.
Carroll at 5.
And you go to Montana and northern New Mexico.
Who?
Northern New Mexico. Are Northern New Mexico going to be like you want to put them in the Final Four? Fab Four.
Well, they've got a 189 CSPI. It like literally.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not. They're
bottom
6 and
10
9.
maybe.
I mean, yeah. Which man, tough to play up in the northern. Let's make sure that's cleared. It's tough to play.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, anytime you do 3-point percentage in a vacuum, I don't think you can. That is one of those stats that could be maybe one that lies to you. So if that's what you were saying, I would agree.
I think it does.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh, you got to be able to shoot the 3. Well, apparently.
But hold up.
Not entirely. That's not the complete picture.
Yeah, I mean, Grace is sitting there at 8. Man, you say Northwestern, Morningside not going to show up in the championship. I mean, Dort, no, but man,
you gonna jump on the
now you're the villain. You're going to get all the hate mail, and I'm just not there now.
Man.
So I think both Northwestern and Morningside are tremendously tough teams. I think they are kind of, you're pointing that one stat out. Well, they're very good at that. First of all, Langsy, we were going to talk about players later, but just insert that. Just broke the school, the conference, and maybe the NAIA record. I don't know if it's the NAIA record, but he had a night, bro.
Yep.
He had a night. 13, 12, 13, 14 threes. I can't remember. It was up in that range. One dude. So, teams are lucky to hit that many in a night.
Yeah.
One dude did that for them. They could be Northwestern's super scary, super duper scary. Morningside's beat them.
That's why
I'm just saying I think those guys are really good, really tough. I would not so boldly predict they're not going to show up.
I think they're good. They're just not great to get to that final game. I think they're very good. Like we've said it before, they're decent conference. Just not like, oh yeah.
They got two of the top. Northwestern has 2 of the top 5 players on their team. So there it is. They got the number 1 player in the nation.
But I will argue that two players does not get you specifically in the NAIA. It does not get you.
Yeah,
to the
but they're not
not
falling
enough.
way short in any particular stat. And so if you were to vacuumize that 3-point.
Can I point out the loss column? I'm sorry, 5 losses. I mean, look, it's not bad. 17-5 is not bad. I'm just saying it's not the dominating performance that we're getting out of Freed or College of Idaho last year, where all year you're just like, okay, they might be the ones with the target on the back. And sure enough.
So, all right, this is a good talking point, I think. So 2 scenarios here.
Okay.
And tell me. Well, I'll ask the question at the end. I'm going to present this scenario. You got Team X, who is highly rated, top 10 preseason, and first month of play, they don't lose. They do what they're supposed to do, but they're kind of, how preseason goes, can be a little cupcake-ish. You play 1 out of 6 games. That's tough, but you play 5 other winners at least. Okay. They do what they're supposed to do, right? They get all wins. But then, so they're highly touted. Everybody is on the bandwagon. It's this is a good team. And then they lose 4. Okay. For the over the next. Let's say 14, 15 games.
Before Christmas?
Well, I'm saying you're including the whole,
but
they start off well, right?
Yeah.
Highly touted team.
But drop 4.
And won the first 6, but in the last 15 have dropped 4.
Okay.
All right. You good with that? Or a a team that's not really talked about in the top 25 or 30, not really getting a ton of respect, but over the first 20 games, they lose 5. Which team do you think is scarier to play in a tournament?
The one that,
let's say
like,
it ends
spread
at
out.
like 20, 21 games. Like let's say that scenario exists right now,
Yeah.
and we start the tournament, which is a great posturing question. Like who is in the tournament right now? So let's say
The one that
ended,
lost their 4 games in a chunk versus kind of spread out over a 20, 25 game season, right? Is that roughly the...
Well, yeah, but highly touted to not being really recognized. They essentially, at this point, have the same record.
Right, but yeah, one's that got more hype.
And they both come from a very deep, and I have two
Psychological
teams that I can point
Okay.
to, like
'Cause
that fit this scenario.
To me, in the NAIA, it's that one you haven't been looking for that scares me to death because they are.
That's my point.
Yeah, they're-
like so when you look at Northwestern and you go, or even Morningside, you keep going. Well, they got 5 losses. I go, yeah, but they also have 16, 17 wins.
but they're
and-
They're,
But they weren't highly
I
touted.
guess not in the coaches.
No, No, they weren't. But we have 2 teams that were, early on predicted like, oh, these are the juggernauts. They're probably going to be in the end,
Yeah.
And
Grace Freed, Oklahoma Wesleyan, right? Those top.
well, no, but there were more than that. That if you go back to the preseason poll and even the first couple polls, really, very top. Matter of fact, they're still in there as top tier teams, and.
Which they just released a new one on Wednesday.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm like, but coaches aren't looking at data. It's all eye test, and well, what I'm saying is those highly touted teams, they've got the same kind of record. So you're going into let's say playoff starts now. Which team do you not want to face? The highly touted teams that got 4 or 5 losses, or we didn't count on them to do anything team not recognized, but they've only got 4 or 5 losses. And so I'm going to do a direct comparison.
Okay,
all right. So instead of I'm going to just go out there and do it. Northwestern and Arizona Christian. Those are 2 that fit that scenario. I've got more, but those are 2 that
Arizona
fit that.
Christian preseason number 2, Northwestern number 8.
Northwestern was 8. All right, let's put Morning. Where was? Well, they're good. They got 2 of the
Morningside
best
was
players.
19 in the preseason.
Okay,
poll,
yeah, that's still top 20, I guess. But
October 22nd was the date of that release.
Yeah, that's early. That's
record.
preseason. Yeah.
But College of Idaho was
wow.
top. College of Idaho was top.
Where was Arizona Christian?
Number 2.
Okay, so there you
They
go.
don't scare me.
Like
I'm sorry.
who's scarier,
Yeah.
Morningside or ACU? I do not want to play Morningside because
Yeah.
confidence is really high there in Sioux City. I believe it's Sioux City, and I get Sioux City, Sioux Falls mixed up a lot of times. I think Sioux Falls is in like South Dakota or something, and Sioux City
There's
is
Sioux City.
actually
There's
Iowa,
Sioux City. Yeah.
Nebraska or something. So,
Or Sioux City. Sorry.
Yeah, Sioux City,
Iowa.
yeah.
Morningside is Sioux City.
and Northwestern, well, they were highly touted, so I don't know that that's a great comparison at this point. But I think they've got more energy. Like those really highly touted teams, they got 4 losses. You just didn't think, maybe 5 losses. You didn't think they were going to lose those. Langston. Where was Langston preseason?
Number 4. Georgetown 3. So it was the College of Idaho, Arizona Christian, Georgetown, Langston,
Yeah.
Freed, Hardeman.
Yeah.
And
And
Grace was 7. Oklahoma Wesleyan was 10.
wow.
LSU Alexandria was 13.
Yeah.
Maria 15, actually.
I mean, you're just doing best guess. I mean, there's
It
no
is.
like
Yep.
wrong there. I
It is
get
what
it.
is, yeah.
But I'm just saying there is a
Well, okay,
confidence
let me
kind
go
of
the
thing
second
that
poll.
goes in
the
there.
second poll had Arizona Christian 2, Northwestern 3.
Wow.
That's the second
So,
poll that came out.
Yeah,
which
that's
came
interesting.
out
I
November
didn't
12th.
realize
November 12th.
Northwestern was really considered to be that strong
I kind of
early.
forgot they were that high too. To be
So I
honest.
guess they might be in the inverse part of what I was saying.
Yeah.
But I still,
Like the
Man.
teams that scare me are the William Carries. Like those, Philander Smith. Like
Yes, and I get it. Scott and I talked a little bit about that, and actually, I'm like Williams Baptist, man. You guys got to know, like
statistics.
There's several teams that got a dynamic duo. Williams Baptist has a dynamic duo, and I think second to Northwestern.
You brought up Kokomo.
Nobody wants to play Kokomo. They got
number 6
they're
in the
good.
CSPI right now.
Yeah, they're good.
Can you sort that by CSPI?
Yep.
On that first column.
Yep.
Scroll that down. Yeah, like William Carey,
That's
number 2 right
crazy.
now. Number 2 right now.
That's crazy.
I don't want to play a team that's number 2 in the CS. 20 and 1. Like 15
Kokomo.
point difference is, I guess, if we want to, because Fried Hardman's 26. They're like 11 points lower on point difference.
But the way
the
things,
psychology of a 20 and 1 team.
All right, so this
No
kind
one's
of
watching.
we can segue into this talking point. It's very easy to see. Like, just say nobody takes our word for it, and just say we're a bunch of clowns and everything.
Sure.
I'm sure people think that, but whatever.
Yeah.
It like you're just denying that you're data deniers.
Oh, easy.
Anyway, I could see the committee going, Kokomo, let's put them at 10.
Right. Yeah. Put them at 8-9 seed, so then they have to.
Are they in the latest poll? Coaches poll?
Or, can you pull up the coaches
Tell
poll?
me in the latest top 25 poll where William Carey is, where Kokomo is,
William Carey.
and
Is
where's
up
Williams
from
Baptist?
William Carey up from 23. They're at 19.
Okay, at least they're
Kokomo.
seeing somebody.
Kokomo, welcome to the poll number 25.
Wow, they
are
at
in.
least that's saying
18
something.
and 2. It's the end of January. You
Yeah.
have 2 losses.
Yeah.
We'll put you at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah. No, okay.
Morningside's
Anyway,
26.
I'm not
So
going
that's
to get on
actually
that
a
soapbox.
little
I'm just saying,
surprising, but
other
okay.
than that,
Yeah.
that is the way people look at it, right? They're not going to
Holmes
get
Williams
put,
Baptist.
if they continue this, they will not get put like not Williams
Williams
Baptist.
Baptist isn't even.
Yeah, they're not even getting votes.
How's Southeastern not a top 25 team?
Oh, well, they just lost. So
No.
they not a good one.
No.
It was a bad loss.
It's not, but pick any team in the top 25.
I agree.
What difference does it make?
I agree.
Specifically, the last 2 weeks, it's everyone except I think Grace and Freed have, maybe Oklahoma Wesleyan. Those 3. Everyone else has taken one to the chin that they weren't ready for. But I think impressive.
Even Freed, but at least Freed's got the excuse. That was early. We look at, all right, I did this yesterday.
This goes back to like poll inertia. I always bring this up, poll inertia. If Southeastern's 15, they'd be at 18 right now. But because they're out, they can't get in.
Yeah.
It's the same. That's where you're kind of the teams that start high
Yes.
and low. That drives me nuts.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it drives Raiders nuts as well.
I mean,
but
Southeastern 18 and 4. That's
so there are things that data just can't take over on, like coaches and
overtime loss.
how much do you believe in the coach? And I think that's very real. Scott and I talk about that as well.
They just beat Ave Maria. Yeah, wow, they beat Ave Maria, lost to Florida Mem and College of Coastal Georgia in overtime.
That's a bad loss.
That's weird. That's really weird.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's legitimately hard to beat a top 5 team and then lose the I know you maybe ride the high, but
Yeah. And we
still top 20
we were
in
sticking in there with like Taylor, Graceland.
Taylor's got a big game. I think they're playing Indiana Wesleyan tomorrow.
They're going to have to get that W right there.
They do.
If they really want to be considered as serious contenders, they need to get that W.
No offense to Bethel, but they kind of took it on the chin. And they're going to have to work their way back up on the respect side of it. Statistically, they're still phenomenal. But, this would be for Taylor to get the optic points. Maybe that's what we call it, optic points.
It's more than that, man. It's going to be about confidence. It's going to be about the rest of your season, to be honest with you.
You think so? Just psychologically, you win that game, you think we can win any game rest of the year?
Well, that's a one. They're going to be the Taylor that we thought they were. And
where we thought they were.
Yeah. So,
and we let them off the hook.
Yeah, Graceland's kind of dropped a couple recently too.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I'm saying.
These things happen. Conference wins are hard, but we're trying to figure out who is the best of the best. And, where do you, how do we fight for you? Give me a reason to fight. There's no doubt Arizona Christian is a really good team. They just haven't really figured it out. And I'm not.
Last night they did not.
Yeah.
Last
And
night from
Golden State is not the conference where you're just going to argue, oh, well, we got the toughest, densest conference. It's just not that conference. They got some really good teams. But Hope, very good. I think ACU, Benedictine, are really good. This year, I think they're really good. No, I think they are really
Arizona
good.
Christian's good. Benedictine's good, too.
Yeah.
You can't, because they beat Arizona Christian. At ACU. That was it just wasn't that. It wasn't that competitive of a game. Last night. And I think part of it is the CalPAC, kind of like just in the region. You go, oh well, CalPAC's weaker, objectively weaker. Right? There's no metric. CalPAC is stronger than GSAC, the Great Southwest, right? But
bottom two. It's a bottom two conference.
CalPAC really is. Unfortunately,
I'm really not trying to hurt anybody's feelings.
No, but
that's
I
just the way
think
it is.
Right. I don't think they have a winning team in that conference. Just for those who are unaware. But I think it's the contrast, right? When you play near them, we're really good. We're way ahead. Yeah. And look, it's tough in your California. You can't play Ave Maria and Southeastern. You can't go play Grace easily. Right. Or if you do, it's in October, like it's Halloween season, and we're trying to decide who plays in March. Like it's totally different season, different players, different health levels. No, I think that contrast of the CalPAC weaker boosts the perception of the GSAC. We talked about this in the Massey ratings. Massey does a conference like power ranking, and they put GSAC number 2 last time I was on the site, like last week before, and I'm going, how is the GSAC number 2? Yeah. Because
that's the R word. Like that does not make sense.
It means nothing. There's no way I shouldn't say no one. There might be some coaches out there that think the Great Southwest is in fact number 2, or top 2 in the country. But I think most people that objectively look at the total body of work by all 223 NAI teams would go, GSAC, maybe not a top 3 conference this year.
Yeah, they're not.
That seems pretty.
They're not. They're just not.
They're not. Yeah. And that's not even like, I don't even think it's that debatable.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to,
anything can be
ahead.
debated. That's fine.
It's true. But I beyond the realm of reason, I think is where it's at. So I think to recap, ACU, Benedictine, if they're good, okay. But that whole West Coast basketball a little weaker this year than past years.
Yeah.
Certainly last year, College of Idaho and ACU were.
So certainly the two teams that got the most respect at the beginning, and I really
ACU,
no, not College of Idaho.
Well, they were number 1.
But I would say
preseason one.
You could say, well, that was because they won it. That's an honor thing more than anything. Yeah. But we quickly learned that was going to be different. But I would say the two most notable teams that are very well respected and still, see, like College of Idaho's not in there, right? They're not in the mix. It's ACU and Langston. You said they were still ranked.
Yeah.
Like, man, we can't get Langston above 50 and Arizona Christian's in the mid 40s. So
can you look up the coaches poll or the one that came out Wednesday on the NAI site? Because there's something interesting we were talking about.
Well, did you change that on in the rankings?
Oh yeah, actually.
Here,
yeah,
I can bring it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's on the rankings tab. I'm sorry.
Here it is.
It's right there.
This is coaches poll.
Yeah, the NAI coaches poll. Go to the top 10 and.
Well, we know.
Oh yeah, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, look at 8, 9, 10. He had talked about this. Well, we talked with Coach Moore, or let's see, LSU. Nelson beat LSU Shreveport. They should be ahead of them because head-to-head, very close in record. I think that's as long as there's not an egregious if it's not you kind of got lucky on a night. They had a guy three of their starters injured. You got that kind of thing right. As long as it's top teams head-to-head. But how LSU Shreveport 15, Nelson 17. Well, now it changed. Mm-hmm. Nelson at 8, LSU Shreveport stays at 15. Or went from 17 to 8.
15,
Nelson went up.
Quite
a few spots, but in the poll. But they're now ahead of Langston, and they lost to Langston. But Langston's taken on some L's lately, like kind of bad ones.
They've
And I think
lost games to teams that Nelson has beat twice. So now you're in your second round
we're
robin.
looping back around.
So
yeah.
now you're losing. You're gaining momentum in recency bias.
Yep.
And you're losing momentum in the whatever opposite of recency bias is.
Archaic bias.
Yeah. The archived bias. Okay. I say you're like
Coach Moore's true to his word. He was right. They did
champion
make the
rank.
adjustment. So
Nelson is at 10, so it's very comparable.
close,
so
yeah.
you
But
go.
Langston
Yep,
at 9.
yeah, I could do that.
But this,
There's no way Langston gets 9. They're only 9. They're only reason that they're 9.
and this is what I
won't.
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not going to say Chris Wright's name. Oh, sorry. Like, he is such a well-respected coach, and man, he can coach his team.
Yeah, right.
Especially
in the tight moments.
In the biggest moments.
Yeah,
there's no doubt. There is no doubt. And that is leverage you can get because you've done it. You've done it in the past, and they give you the respect and the credit that you've kind of earned over a long time. But if you take just your data and you go, here's the trend, you just really can't get Langston at 9.
I like it if Langston had gotten a big transfer, maybe over the Christmas break, guy who came in, or it hurt, came back off an ACL, he's playing, and you're like, okay, got the losses, but you could see them heating up, and coaches got them cooking.
Yeah.
This just feels like the coaches poll is coaches voting on coaches a little bit here. This is just we're voting on our.
It is, and it's also scary factor. So
but
you're kind of saying I don't want to play them. I don't want to play them. Especially not early. So we can't put them down low because they're going to get a lower seed, and then I might see them in round 2 or 3.
But the problem with that is, let's talk about since it's just grab bag Friday here, friends.
Potluck.
It's food. The friends, they dropped 3 spots from 14 to 17 in that poll. Go down a little bit. Yeah, they're down there at 7. They've taken on some. They're 3-3 in their last 6 games. I'm not afraid to play a team that's 3-3 in their last 6. Like if we're gonna take the metric of like who's scary, not scary. Objectively, numerically,
definitely
not scary.
Not a 17 team, and they're getting a lot of love because
we agree.
You know who
is
right up.
They're not bad
here.
They're not bad.
They should be down here, which would translate to.
Well, that's not on the screen.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it is. It's on the screen.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's just
okay. Yeah.
And it translates to these guys should be maybe down here, ish. Like
Rocky Mountain's like oh boy.
Bro, Kokomo friends right now.
Like right now.
Tip it off right now. Who
friends? Oh,
who you putting there? Like who you dancing with? Like who is like who you going with, man?
I mean,
I don't want to encourage betting, but I'm just fake betting. Like who you putting your money on?
It's Kokomo. It's gonna be Kokomo. There's no doubt. Why would I?
It's not even close. It's not even close though.
Give me the Cougars, man, all day. Like right now, at end of January, now.
Tonight we're tipping off.
But this is where I go, like, if the coaches poll is supposed to go, who's scary, if we're kind of using that, no, they're not. They're not right now.
I just explained to you. Did you not listen to me why Friends is there?
I know, but I'm saying that these voters, they need to just drop them out. You can drop a team from 14 out. You can do it. You don't have to keep them and, like, gradually slowly lower them down. You can.
You are unfamiliar with the workings of how this coaches poll works.
Just vote. But I see some good things, but still, that was one I could see some. They just need to let me vote. You know, little media in there.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Bruh. Well, they say this doesn't mean anything. You heard Scott say it. I've heard.
Well, they say it on the press release. They'll be like, "Oh, this is just a general overview." Let me see if I can get the exact. Do they have the wording in here?
I might fire a shot here, but the only coach that this actually means a lot to is Donnie Boswick. Shabam!
We are live. Wow.
Oh, that's right. We are live. Wow. I can't edit that out.
Panel of
I wouldn't edit it out.
Wow. Well, we're just name dropping now. We're name dropping all the Oklahoma head coaches tonight on this episode.
Hey, you must be good if you're in the bullseye. So.
Hey, apparently. But anyway, no, scary teams. Yeah, give me the Rocky Mountains, the Taylors, and the Kokomos versus the Friends. And
I agree. Montana Tech, I say, like, good luck. They're going to throw something at you a little different.
Hope International's weird.
Man, Oregon Tech.
Come on,
look at them.
Yeah, number 22. I feel like they got
that's Billy D's team, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, man.
They dropped a little bit. They got 5 losses, I think a weaker conference, 5 losses.
Cascade, weaker conference. Let's see. Let me think about it. I don't know.
Signing on the Cascade.
At 6?
They're at the top. They're at the top.
Can you put them at 6?
6 in conferences? Maybe. Let me think. I need my list. Let's see. So
maybe 7. I can get them to 7. I might be able to get to 6.
Okay.
It's 6 or 7.
It's not.
I don't know.
Had to happen, but it's not. But Cascade's not a top 2 conference. Like they're not a top 5 conference.
Okay.
They're not top 5.
Fair, but there are 22. I mean,
what's scary is you have that College of Idaho lurking in that conference.
Idaho.
I did say that. No, you have that national champion kind of lurk. Like, it's always scary because you never know.
Yep.
Same coach. Going back to Coach Moore's thing.
Hey.
Watch out for the coaches.
Watch out for Indiana Tech.
You think so?
Watch out. Mm-hmm. Let's see. The coaches think highly of them. I want to see. 18 CSPI. Let's see. Where does CSRI hit it? I got to bring it up first here.
Top of the WAC. No. Wolverine Hoosier Athletic. You know what you're doing when you name that conference. People can call it WAC. You just knew. So send all that hate mail to deleteme@gmail.com. Down year for the WAC too. You got 5 teams with a winning record right now. Not great, but they are winning. They're 12-3 in conference. So's Madonna. Like, they might not even win their conference. That's crazy. Madonna's a team. I mean, you can put Madonna in that CSPI. Where they rank compared to Indiana Tech.
CSPI. This is rankings. This is ASRI.
Put Madonna in Indiana Tech.
Indiana Tech is at 37.
37?
CSRI.
Wow, so
they're
performance
18.
Index is higher quite a bit than the rankings.
Yeah, it goes to the WAC, right? What you were just talking about. Yeah. So it's not giving WAC a lot of
The
oh yeah, no man, I'm telling you this.
Okay, they're doing their job.
This
That's
algo
right.
is crazy.
That's good. Okay. Well, then was Madonna on that? Oh yeah, 49. Yeah, both down there. Wow. Didn't realize the WAC was getting such. But yeah, like I said, not only 5 winning teams in the conference, and not a lot of hype, I suppose, for lack of a better word. Like, there's not a lot of buzz around that conference. Like, coaches go, hey, you got to see that. You got to see this guy. You got to see this team.
Yep. I tell you, here's one that at this point, I've been talking a little bit about Williams Baptist just because they got 2 fantastic players. Again, not a fantastic conference, pretty shallow. Columbia is the best thing that comes. They're the highest rated team, but then Williams Baptist number 2 in that conference, and they're 65 in the CSRI.
Really?
Yeah. So, and
aren't they? Wow.
They're pretty good. They are. I think they're scary, but CSRI doesn't. They're a bubble team at best right now.
The conference is bringing it down a little somehow.
Yeah. I mean, I think Bruton Parker's is a little bit of a scary team too. They're very athletic. They're not in the tournament going to beat just anybody yet, but you got to respect them.
In today's CSPI, Bruton Parker's 56, Life University's 57.
Yeah.
Wow. How far?
That conference has really dropped off, and we
Life specifically because they got the win against Freed early on, and man,
was it Life or Florida Mem?
Life got the win.
Life beat Freed.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me look up. See the final schedule or the final score. I mean, it was back early. That was back November 5th, 85-79. It was a 6-point. It was a 2-possession game.
Wow.
Oh, we got some comments. Kokomo and Walla Walla. Is that what I see? Right there. Kokomo number 1, Walla Walla number 1. All right, fine. Put them on the CSPI on a comparison. Let's see them. Let's just see them next to each other. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Why not?
That's who you want to see play tonight. Oh boy, somebody is either Donald Trump trolling, or they're just big fans.
Oh my goodness, Walla Walla.
Okay, hey, look, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's put it down in there. I'm gonna do the comparison. Let's do IU Kokomo.
I knew it was bad.
And let's do Walla Walla.
Kokomo against Walla Walla? Is that what we're doing right now?
That's
oh yeah, true.
Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, it is. It is.
That is a 6th versus 218. That's a no-go for Walla Walla. I would not spend the money on the trip.
What about the ticket? You gonna get your little plane ticket to fly out to Washington for that one? It's beautiful weather up there, you know.
Well, I would say that the team with the highest CSPI gets home court advantage.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't want to see a game in Kokomo, Indiana. Charles Barkley see them nachos are soggy, they're cold, parking lot is full.
Yeah.
How are the seats are hard. Just a terrible game. Yeah, that would not be a good one.
Yeah, it is. We'll bail on that one.
But Walla Walla's women's volleyball team, on the other hand, in the tournament, man, they're pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh well,
it's volleyball. I love some.
That conference gets like 25
NAIA
teams
volleyball.
in the NAIA volleyball. It's half their.
They really do.
In the tournament came from that conference.
They got
from
a
Eastern
stranglehold on the selection committee, I believe.
And yeah, well, you know who won? It was Indiana Wesleyan. So yeah.
Again,
yeah.
back to backers.
Yeah. Indiana Wesleyan's got a good athletic. Like we talked. I mentioned it sometime.
Bro, it's
programs,
real.
right? Like when I see these teams rise.
It's real.
When there's momentum, it's a little scary to play those kind of teams.
It really is.
They're on the campus watching their friends at their dorms. They're eating every day. To see them winning, that stuff's contagious.
Take mine off, Daniel. Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, Walla Walla, Kokomo. That would be a crazy one. I don't think we will. No threat though. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. All right, so we did some stats that lie.
3-point lies.
We talked a little bit about the eye test versus the numbers. I think more like the eye test of the coaches and stuff like that. There's some believability that coaches can get things done on the court. And in the NAIA, that's a very real thing. Yeah. That's not to take away anything from the players, but the coaching is very tied to to it just is.
Yeah. It is.
I mean,
Coach Moore said it.
It's almost ridiculous it's almost a ridiculous comment because yes,
absurd,
that's true everywhere. Like, yes, there's no uncoached teams, right? Coaches are tied to the players, but in a very in just a more real way and at the NAIA level. I think success follows the coaches a lot.
Yeah. I was looking at the in the coaches
Okay,
poll that-
so if we were to, no, go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
just
I just read something
no.
on my notes and I was
Okay.
just going to spit it out.
No,
Go ahead.
The Indiana Wesleyan and the notes on the coaches poll, they put that in there. Indiana Wesleyan is grabbing an average of 15.3 more boards per game than its opponents in their last, since January 14th, so last 2 weeks. So yeah, they're just a lot of rebounds, and I think they're saying that's a important metric apparently because they moved them up in the polls from up to number 5, and they're saying rebound margin. We talk about point differential, but rebound differential is also not a bad, interesting thought. How many more? Because second chance points come from that.
Yeah.
Stopping your opponent from getting a chance to score, you're reducing that over the course of a game. So, okay.
So
there's little numbers in the poll. Okay.
Yeah. So if
I don't know if you do that for every team, but for that one,
if we were to just fire off a 64 bracket, or
okay,
64 bracket.
we're doing our mock draft here in end of January. Yeah.
Just in a rough, you can look at coaches poll, you can look at CSRI or whatever we presented. Make your own poll, whatever. What teams do you think are going to be put in the 10 slot? If we did it today, what teams would you put in the 10 slot?
So that's like,
the 10 slot
the
is like
40s,
the
right?
biggest upset slot. That's why they
right.
It's
7-10.
just kind of
yeah.
It's kind of historically in tournaments lore, like the 10 seed is likely to upset the most frequently.
Okay.
So what dangerous teams can you put in the 10 slot that legitimately could go to the 10 slot?
I think Southeastern will be down there.
Wow.
I think it should be
you
higher,
think they'll be
but-
that low? Wow.
I think
At
it's
10?
possible because I guess I had 10.
I don't know.
It's tough because that range in the NAI tournament, they do the selection bracket. 7 to 10 it's a toss up. I don't know. We know Oregon Tech's a little higher right now. Maybe Huntington, one of those mid teams in the crossroads. Someone has to. They got to get 5 teams in from there. So
good point.
Huntington,
Good.
Friends.
Friends not going to be a 10. I mean, you might put them.
They're
going
to win a couple more, and they go, that's a good team. They've got a tough, rough schedule in the KCAC. Oh, you're right. Yeah, 10 could happen.
Well, okay, so technically your 10 slot is going to be your 40, 41, 42, 43 position.
Well, it's 37 through 40, right? Because 9.
Kind of, but I'm just saying,
rounds out your 40.
like you compensate for like the auto bid debacles and stuff like that.
You're right. I think it'll be one of those KCAC teams. Maybe I don't think St. Mary could play, or Avila, one of them could play an upset,
Okay,
move up,
so-
maybe something like that.
So let's just look at the history of it then.
Okay. The history of it.
Yeah. So last year, let's just go.
Okay.
We'll use recency bias.
Okay.
And last year, St. Francis of Indiana was 10 slot.
Yep. Crossroads.
St. Francis of Illinois was in it.
Keeping it in the Catholic family.
Mid America, not Nazarene, Christian. Yep.
Sooner.
They were 10.
They got
They were
4 or
10.
5 in.
Yep. And then
I think they got 5.
the
Okay.
Faulkner from Alabama.
Interesting. I didn't realize they got a 10 last year. Yeah.
And Kaiser kind of beat the doors off of them, but at the 7.
Yeah.
But St. Francis won. They beat Lewis Clark State, who got the 7.
Lewis Clark State, they won they won the national championship recently. Maybe they got a little
No,
Or they were in the championship.
They
game.
were in the final. They've been in the Final
finals.
Four a couple years.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So maybe
there was a
they got a little
little
benefit
time.
of the doubt to get the higher seed. And then
Maybe not. They weren't bad.
They were not bad. No.
And then St. Francis of Illinois lost a close one in overtime. So almost an upset to Pikeville at number 7. And I could see maybe Pikeville getting a 7 this year.
They're
Again.
like number 10 in the coaches poll, though. That's a lot of love. Or top
Are
15.
they? Are they that
How
high?
high? Yeah. Let's see. They're decently high. No.
I know they were for a little while.
No, maybe it was earlier. I was looking at the poll earlier in the season. Okay.
Yeah, it
take
was an
back.
earlier
okay,
poll.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 13.
Yeah, 13.
You're
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say a lot of love. Top 15. A lot of love right now. So you'd have to fall a good.
Yeah.
That's 13's what, your 4 seed right now? So you're. Yeah, they have to drop. Maybe to 7. But I don't think they have a schedule that's going to drop them further. And we know how much they don't like. Oh, it doesn't count to the select. Yeah. Okay. Sure. It doesn't matter. They will not be lower than a 7. Let's just get that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not true like NCAA 10, 7. Yeah, sometimes they manipulate the
to make them
matchup just
travel. But
to help.
it
It's to help the
it
schools.
helps. But
That's
this is
understandable.
an indication that the coaches who are in the know with the selection committee or
Yeah.
are on the selection committee, as it may be, they are giving them a lot of respect.
Sure.
They get the weight. There's a lot of gravity.
Yeah.
And I think that's good.
Well,
And so I don't know. But I get the
I think
idea.
I think you're right. I think they're going to be higher than the 7.
I'm honestly
so
surprised they're top 15. I'm surprised they are they were
the
voted that
Milligan loss
right?
concerns me.
It does, but for that reason I'm surprised they
Yeah,
left.
but that doesn't mean they're not good.
Wow,
You
terrible.
can
How do you
lose.
go?
You could take
Yeah.
a bad loss. Everybody goes
because
probably
otherwise
gonna
you'd have
get a
no
bad
teams
loss.
you have 3 teams in the top
Yep.
25. Okay, so yeah, your 10 your 10 seed predictions, you were thinking maybe Pikeville, but they're actually getting the love now. So
Well, no, I wasn't saying they would be 10. I would
Oh.
say they might be as low as a 7.
7, okay.
I think they're going to be in that 4 to 6 range, somewhere in that,
Okay.
when it ends up. I don't know. If you were to really do it by the numbers, which is, I don't even want to get on that soapbox because it's not going to happen like that. But I think a legitimate 10 could be ACU, like Arizona Christian. I'm just saying, bro.
they're not gonna let him get. They won't let him hit double digit
I understand
seeds,
that.
man.
I said if
It would actually probably be better for them if they went to that 10 seed.
I
spot.
think they would love it.
I think they would do.
I
well.
think that would be fun. It would actually be kind of accurate.
And they'll be in the path of the 2 seed, which they'll probably put them in the 2 seed spot. But they can kind of temper expectations at the 10 versus the 2.
Arizona better not get higher than a 7 though. They need to be 7, 8, 9, 10.
I got some bad news for you.
Yeah.
They go get a 3 seed.
Okay.
That selection committee's gonna put them
Yeah.
maybe 4.
I will
maybe
officially call them rigged.
don't-
if that's the case.
4. Man, and they're gonna let them host too. They gonna host one of them pods.
The tent?
The tent. They'll inflate the tent.
Both of our guests have talked about the tent.
Yes.
Um,
It does look like a unique as an athlete. I kind of want to play. I would want to play in that kind of environment, just once, to see what it's like. It does look intriguing, but I just feel like if I shoot, I'm gonna hit that ceiling. It looks like it's gonna scrape.
just make sure you stay on the court too, like breaking a shin on the bleacher.
Yeah.
The highest I could possibly even in good conscience get them is 7.
What if they run the table and win the whole conference and the tournament?
Well,
7,
6, 4, 5. I don't know.
The highest you let them go is 5, and I say the lowest they will. The selection
At
committee
this
let them go is
point,
5.
I don't think they would terribly
So they'll probably
disagree.
be 5 now. Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I
It's
say
early.
7's a good spot. It's getting later, James.
It is.
We can't say early. It's not early.
In 48 hours, it'll be February. We could say March Madness is next month. We're 48 hours away from that. Like, that's crazy.
Well, conference tournaments are going to happen within 30 days. So,
yeah. I know we're running long, but do
who's
conference tournaments,
running long? We're not.
Conference tournaments.
We're talking
Are we
NAIA
talking-
basketball.
We are. Conference tournaments. I was gonna ask. I think it was Coach Moore. We ended up not getting to it, but do we still need to play conference tournaments?
Oh yeah, can't get rid of that.
Because in football, there's an enormous conversation around axing the conference tournament or the conference championship game for their tournament. For the conference. It is like it's pointless. They have a national
in
tournament
basketball.
system.
That's unthinkable.
And it must be the sport, because in football you go, well, there's this big tournament. Why are we playing conference? Just get them in and let them fight it out.
Yeah, well, that's a once a
as
week game kind of thing.
In basketball, you just go tough it out. Just play. You go play. Go win.
Well, but that is the way
Ice your knees and
the
get
way
back
the
out
game
there
goes.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
You just
the NAIA national tournament toughest run
that is
of all tournaments,
And
toughest run.
NCAA could never.
D2 NCAA D2's tough run.
it is. But yeah, like D1 where they do like 2 games on a weekend and then they take a whole week off and they travel to a new city.
But that's pro sports though.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's why it's not.
That's what I'm saying. The NCAA D1 is pro sports.
And we know they rigged it all now. So.
I think we could see maybe. Let's see. I mean, there's a big matchup: Wayland Baptist, Nelson this year.
Yeah.
So, could you put Wayland
Wayland
at 10?
I think it'll be like a 12. It'll be bottom. 13 maybe, one of the lower seeds.
Yep. It's believable that they could be a bubble team. I don't think I could get Montana Tech down there. I think they're higher.
Let's see, let me look at Sooner. Let me see their standings quick. Nelson, Langston are in. Texas Wesleyan, Oklahoma City. Wayland Baptist will be the 5th team in.
Oregon Tech?
So maybe, I'm just saying, will Wayland even get in? If they're
That's what I said. They're a bubble. They're going to be a bubble team.
Yeah, one of those bubble teams, like it's like a 12 seed. Yeah. I can see it.
Oregon Tech could get a 10. Wow, that'd be fun.
A 10 though? They're getting love in the poll. They're like 22, right?
23, 24. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, they're 22.
If they went out, yeah, I think they'll stay there.
But like 22 is what's the seed?
Yeah, they'll get higher than a 10.
6.
Again, I mean, you think of it as 7 through 10 kind of thing.
It is,
Which is I'm saying as low as 10. They probably will get higher, but they could get as low. They would be a dangerous 10. Let's say, hey, Lewis Clark. They were a 7 last year, and they could be a 10.
That might be the 10 this year.
Yeah, they could be a 10.
I see that.
I'm just telling you, man.
It does feel like there is something different.
I think you said a good one,
7,
Huntington.
10, 9. Yeah.
Huntington would be just
one of those
scary 10.
4 or 5.
Scary 10.
I feel like they put, I don't know. I feel like 7-10 teams. I don't even know how to describe this, but 7-10 teams are different than the 8-9s. Like like the 7-10s are similar to 8-9s or something. Like, and I know it's kind of how the bracket works, right? 8-9 plays 1 the next round, supposing 1 beats 16, which they should. That's like the unwritten rule of March Madness, right? 1 should beat 16 every time, unless you're Virginia. But that's not the point. I think, the 8-9s are kind of like they put these teams that are like, oh, welcome to the tournament. You're not like a 12 seed, but you're definitely not a 5. We're just going to throw you at an 8 and.
No, 7-10 will play.
But 7-10, you got a chance. I feel
most
like 7-10,
likely
you got a
2.
chance to make a run.
Yeah.
But
yeah, 8-9 plays 1. 7-10 plays 2.
We know. Like it just seems like the general consensus 1 seeds is going to be Grace, Freed, Oklahoma Wesleyan, and Arizona Christian if they could. They're not going to have them this year, but it's going to be maybe off. I doubt off. I feel like it's probably going to be Indiana Wesleyan. They'll get 2 Crossroads 1 seeds. That could happen. And then your 2 seeds. 2 seeds gonna be weird this year. If you,
I'm just thinking through some scenarios, but
would you put? Well, could you put 3 crossroad teams in the first 2 seeds, like a Bethel or a Taylor, at a 2, and Indiana Wesleyan at a 1 or 2, Grace at a 1? Can you even allow a conference to have 3 in the top 8 relatively, right? It seems like a lot, but it could happen. Bethel in the coaches polls 10, and their CSPI top 10. You might have to ask those kind of questions that you wouldn't normally. And Taylor's not. I mean, they don't. I think Taylor's making the tournament out of 4 out of that conference. I think they're in as an at-large. And then we talked Huntington or St. Francis. Crossroads has gotten 6 in before.
Yeah.
So I think Taylor's safe at the 4th team in. But yeah, where you put Taylor? I don't know. 6 seed.
Anyway. I think.
Where are you going to seed LSU Shreveport? They're at 15 right now. If they win their conference, you're gonna keep them out of the top 3 seeds.
I think it's very possible you could see Langston at a 5-6.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's a real possibility.
I think they got too much previous tournament seeding inertia at the 1-2.
You're saying it's rigged?
I'm not.
That's
I'm
all
just
I
saying
heard.
there's inertia. I'm saying there's like this expectation, and they've got the coaches.
Yeah, there'll be a little dancing there, but
if Langston wins the conference tournament, there's no way they're lower than 4. I don't think, because they're just they're good. They're heating up at the right time. Because one of the criteria is your last 10 games. You win the tournament, they're gonna go okay.
No,
you coach. Okay, coach, you did it. You got that team ready. Big moment. Your team that's tested in the big moment. Got the trophy, the banner, the plaque, whatever they hand out.
All right, well, that's fun. There's so many more
fun.
things I want to talk about, but
Brackets
go watch the Coach Scott Moore, head coach of the Grace Lancers, joined us for a long time, and it was a great conversation. Great conversation. Learned a lot. Had tons of fun. He's one of those multi-talented guys that can do anything. He's doing great at coaching, but when he wants to enter the media force, he'll be great at that. Like, this guy is just special.
I could see him calling games at a very high level, in the booth, man.
Yeah, I think he could get out there, get some good attention at the network level.
He's like a true coach, because he's a conference coach of the year in multiple sports. You don't see that as much anymore at the NAIA, and certainly at the NAIA level. And it's women's tennis too. It's not even it's totally different game than it's not like men's and women's basketball.
Yeah.
LSU Shreveport's coach did that for a year. He'd coach both. You go, okay, but it's still basketball. Tennis, coach of the year. You get respect from the other coaches in your conference.
Yeah.
You know how to coach. You just got that DNA in you.
Yeah.
Hats off. Coaching's hard enough, but that's a shift to go from from the court to from one court to another. Yeah. I guess that's the only similarity I can think of. They both are played on a court.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's phenomenal. Intelligent, really fun to talk to, and obviously he loves NAIA. Athletics. He's not just a,
He really is. He's so committed to it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Some people, they love their team. They love their conference.
It's the right way to be.
Thing.
It's the right way to play.
It's the right way to play.
Yeah. I like that. I like what they did there. I'm just kind of looking through how some of these pods would work.
Oh. Who's going to host?
Yeah.
You doing the
Oklahoma Wesleyan was a 7 seed last year.
Yeah. They were not statistically let's see, it's in the CSPI here. Let me go pull it up. They were not entering the tournament. I'll go March 10th.
That was such a huge win because Dort was so good last year.
Yeah, they were 33rd in CSPI.
Yeah.
And you said they got 7? So they got bumped up a little bit from CSPI. 23-7. They were such an anomaly team. I don't know how to.
Yeah. It's like that Evangel team a couple years ago.
Like they shot 31% from three.
There's going to be that team in there.
Another case
there's going to be an 8 seed or a 9 seed or something crazy that they're going to go on a run, and they're going to threaten to get in that Final Four. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I guess. 10-point per game point differential, not impressive. That's why we were not high on them entering the tournament, and they just got hot.
Yeah.
Donnie said, "We're not losing today, boys. You go out there and you find some points." Or, as it was, we're just not going to let you score. Hard to lose when you can't score anything. But, yeah, that team was so, like, you know, the ideal team, you're shooting like 50% from the field, 40% from three, 90 from the free throw line. That's, like, I mean, really ideal. But Oklahoma Wesleyan, 46 from the field, 31 from three, 72 from the free throw line. Like, they got willed, and this year it's more of the same. But look at that run, though.
Hey, the thing is,
they had to beat LSUA.
We might should have talked a little more about the 8 and 9 kind of combo. You started to, but they're going to be the ones that knock off the 1 seed, right? So
it hasn't happened in a while. I don't think it's been. I feel like the ones have gotten to Muni.
It almost happened last year. One of the best games of the tournament was Spring Arbor.
Spring Arbor, was a great.
And I'm just that was. It's crazy to say this, but I remember watching that game specifically, and the referees won that game.
We're gonna point to the zebras.
No, that for sure. It was 100%.
Okay.
I cut. We still have in our system. I cut a few replays from that. Kept the very controversial calls at the very, very end. That I think Spring Arbor won that game. So no, they did. Like they did. We could go back to the videotape. But so it's important. Like, man,
that would change
those
the whole
games,
bracket if they don't make it to municipal. That'd be they don't make it to
the
final site. Going back to something I alluded to earlier was the 7-10s. I feel like they've got just a better chance. Like just the teams that are there. Like Kaiser gets out of that bracket, and Kaiser does. But like Spring Arbor done. Like it's just it's just tough. But the 7-10s is just a different. It's something psychological. It does not numerically does not make sense. But 7-10 you can make a run. I think Oklahoma Wesleyan, right? They were the 7 seed, right? Like it's these 7s that have done well in recent years, which I think in the NAIA recent years is important for 2 reasons. One, since COVID, getting teams and guys getting used to the new tournament format. But second, the merging of Division I, Division II into one 64-team tournament. I think recency is more valuable than say NCAA.
Yeah. All right. Here's an interesting little stat. We'll kind of end on this. Yeah. But every quarter of the bracket. So each quarter's sending 4, right? So it's the final 16. So every quarter had an upset in the first or second round.
Okay.
So it wasn't a clean 1, 2, 3, 4 in every. So there was an upset in the Naismith. It was the 6 beat the 3. In the Kramer, it was the 11 beat. 11 beat 3. Wow.
Yeah. I've got a lot of love.
They got.
Off might be a 3 seed again.
Same area of the woods, actually.
We were watching them too. We were saying those teams that get a little underseeded. Yeah. And sure enough.
Remember, in the last 2 years, I've been a huge same area. I'm like, I'm calling that. Was one. I'm gonna own that one. I called it.
Yeah, you did.
And they finally met up with Grace, but they upset. They had 2 back-to-back upsets. That was really big for them. And then even over in Liston,
I was surprised.
Donnie was the upsetter. He had 2 upsets. He beat 2 and 3. So I should say Oklahoma Wesleyan. So that was the upset there, and then
not bad.
Southern Oregon. They were 11.
Yeah.
So
Okay, but now you're getting me on my other rant. The Masters at 3. Come on, man. Like, and this year they had the Masters in the preseason poll at like 11.
You just
Come
hate the
on,
Golden State.
Great Southwest. Oh yeah, it's Golden State. I guess. Yeah, last year. I can't remember when they changed it. But yeah, Great Southwest. Yes. Now it's a little overhyped. But
My filter
Southern
control is
Oregon.
in overdrive right now. Well, it's going to happen. You got these teams that are upset. That's what we're looking for.
Kaiser
That's
made-
going to be fun. Yep. All right. Well,
Yep.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And go check that Scott Moore conversation out.
We'll go post that.
You will learn a lot about the NAIA
Great watch.
and him and Grace. Like, what just a fantastic top to bottom program. All right. Until next week, we'll see you. You've been watching Sports Talk here on the Champion Sports Network. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Friday nights, red lights, mic check live. Stats on the screen, yeah, we break it down right. From buzzer beaters to the last second call. If it's champion sports, then we cover it all. Johnny C in the chair with the vision and flow. Well, builders from the ground, now the whole league knows. Analysts are sharp, no fluff, just facts. When the score goes final, we're running it back. This is champion sports, turn it up, let it play. Johnny C in the legs, yeah, we run the whole game. Hot takes, cold truth, every angle dissected. When the boys speak, it's officially reckoned. From the first tip off to the final selection. If you want a real talk, listen to the CSN. Yeah. Execution of cutting through the noise with precision. Every word is hard, no wasted diction. Just get heated, but the facts stay clean. Two voices, one standard, best show on the scene. No gimmick, just knowledge and grind. If you missed the story, we'll rewind the time.